Hooray, we've made it to our 100th video. And to celebrate, we're gonna talk about how to build a fan base, the ultimate athlete's guide to building one. If you wanna be the next big thing in sports, you need a fan base. Whether you're thinking of building a following on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Creative will help you learn how to build a following and why it matters to have one today. Thanks to how competitive the sporting industry has become, the success of an athlete on and off the field depends on whether they have a solid fan base. But how do you actually build that unique fan base? Hey guys, welcome to Creative. Here we use our passion for the game to change the game. Every week we talk about solutions that can truly change the business of sports. Again, today we'll be discussing the ultimate athlete's guide to building your own fan base. Why don't you revolutionize the game, and please don't forget to tackle that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything in the future. Let's start by understanding the landscape. Over the recent years, the sporting industry's overall landscape has changed. Their priorities have changed, and the crucial factors that dictate one's success in the game have changed. And alongside it, the modern sports fans have also changed. This means that athletes of today have to come up with new strategies to catch the attention of their fans and earn their loyalty. It's not enough to just look up strategies from the past year. If you want to successfully build a fan base, you need to understand the landscape very well. Starting with its most important members, the sports fans. Let's dive into the modern sports fan. With various factors all around them, the internet, modern technology, and changing trends, it's not surprising that their consuming habits have radically changed over the last year. Recent studies have revealed that despite the notion that fans can be categorized into archetypes with predictable consuming patterns, their behaviors still change. For example, sports fans categorized as fanatics are expected to spend as much money and time as they can on their favorite teams. But recent studies have revealed that some fanatics tend to have lower fan engagement in comparison to individuals perceived as casual sports fans. What a lot of athletes and businesses in the sporting industry don't realize is that regardless of the perceived archetypes, fans still want to experience sports in different ways. Their consuming habits are still changing, and athletes who want to build a strong fan base should keep this in mind. Your future fan base's desired fan experience will depend on varying factors like their occupation, purchasing habits, and more. Those platforms are changing. Let's talk about the modern platforms of today. Thanks to the internet and modern technology, the sporting industry has expanded the platforms that they use to connect with sports fans. Gone were the days where fans could only see their favorite players and watch games on their TVs. With the help of various streaming platforms we now have and social media networks like Twitter, they can stay in touch with their favorite athletes and watch their favorite matches anywhere they like. And now that you have these platforms in the equation, the games have changed. These platforms have opened the sporting industry's door for fan engagement, the leading currency in today's market. Fan engagement pertains to any form of consumption related to sports. Regardless of what platform it may be, whenever a fan consumes content, regardless an athlete or a sports team, it's considered fan engagement. And recent studies have revealed that if done right, fan engagement can become the lifeblood of an athlete or even a sports organization. Nowadays, athletes and sports organizations are taking their time understanding and studying these platforms. They look into the kinds of sports fans that use them and what content they like. They invest in providing their fans the best engagement that they can receive regardless what platform it may be. And with excellent fan engagement by an athlete's side, they can easily build fan loyalty as well as increase ticket sales or event sales. And once their marketability improves, sponsorships start knocking at their door. Sure, times have changed, but with the right brand and the right fan base, you can succeed in an ever-competitive sporting industry. So, how do you build a fan base? Now that we've gotten a better look at what the current landscape looks like, let's talk about how you can actually build that fan base. First and foremost, you have to find your fan base. Before you actually start working on your fan base, you need to find your fans first. Figure out who they are, what they're like, and where they spend most of their time online. In order for you to gather more fans and hopefully build your fan base in the future, then you need to have an idea of the kind of sports fans your brand attracts. The first thing that you could do is to check your platforms. Gather the demographic information of your following online and start there. Once you've gotten all of the basic information that you need from them, you can start looking a little bit deeper into your followers. Explore the values or goals of the brands that they relate to. What made them want to support you in the first place? You need to figure out what made them like you so that you can highlight that feature to attract more fans like them. Did they like your recent performance in previous games? Or did they enjoy your post-game interviews? Some athletes seek the help of agencies to develop fan profiles, guides that best represent their fan base. The fan profiles that they create help them build and develop a brand that people can relate to. In order for you to build a loyal and trustworthy fan base, you need to be someone that they can actually connect with. Step 2, start building your brand in general. Now that you have an idea of the kind of sports fans you want to attract, you can start building your brand. What a lot of people and athletes don't understand is that building a loyal fan base is difficult to do without a brand. See, a brand is what differs an athlete or a sports organization from their competition. It highlights who they are as a brand and the values that they believe in, making it easier for fans to know if they can connect with them or not. When a fan sees that an athlete or sports organization's values are similar to theirs, or they have a story that they can relate to, they feel inclined to support them and be loyal to them. Unlike before, sports fans have become more careful of the athletes and organizations they support. They dislike unauthentic companies that try to deceive them for monetary purposes. They would rather spend their precious time and engagement with athletes who think are true to who they are and who they can relate to. If you want to be successful with building your fan base, then you need to invest as much time and effort as you can into the brand building process. The brand discovery process, which I'll link a separate video at the end of this video, is often used to help athletes build a brand consistent with who they are and who their fans are. Before you get into the nitty-gritty of social media marketing, paid marketing, SEO, web development, so on and so forth, you really want to pick the platforms that your fans are on. While it's true that for an athlete to successfully build their fan base, they need to be everywhere, that athletes should still pick a platform or two to be prioritized by their campaign. One that has an entire fan base regular users. Part of getting to know your fan base is learning their favorite online platforms. If a large chunk of your fans are on Twitter, then you need to be on Twitter. All of your efforts would be for nothing if you prioritize the wrong platforms. Additionally, knowing which platform your fans prefer gives you a glimpse on the kind of content that they like. If they love going on Instagram, then they would enjoy great and high quality photos. If they love YouTube, then they're more likely to enjoy informative videos or behind the scenes content. Find out which platforms your fan base love and start there. Now this is a big one, guys. Engage with your fans. Don't just say thank you or appreciate the comment. When you build quite a following online, you need to engage with them. Athlete brands nowadays are in constant search for new ideas to improve the kind of fan experience they offer to their fan base. Some have explored various kinds of content, from live stream sessions down to well-designed and optimized websites. Any platform or content can help you connect with people online, but the question is, what kind of content do your fans really enjoy? As you engage with your fans, make it a habit to look into the kind of content that they actually like and care about. You can consult the fan profiles that you've created from earlier to look into the different kinds of content that they may enjoy. You can also look through some of the early data your online platforms have gathered to check the kinds of content that do well on those specific platforms. There's no denying that building your fan base takes a lot of time and hard work, but when you've successfully earned the trust and loyalty of your fans, the amount of support and success you'll get will be overwhelming. Getting sponsorship opportunities will be much easier and much more valuable. And should you plan to explore other businesses or careers in the future, you can rest easy knowing that you have a group of sports fans that will support you and that you could possibly turn into future customers. If you want to learn more about how you can build a fan base with the help of a brand, check out the rest of our videos on branding. We hope you guys loved today's video, and if you want to learn more about the great solutions that can truly change the game, again, don't forget to tackle that subscribe button, and again, we'd love a like. Now, this is Zach with Creative, where business is our sport.